Hello, friends. Okay, as promised, I am doing a quick cooking demo tonight to show you how easy it is to make chicken souvlaki. Now, I am still full transparency in my work gear from the day. I literally just walked in the door, but I really wanted to get this demo so that you could see how easy it is to make the chicken souvlaki. Now, chicken souvlaki is a Greek food that you would typically maybe find in like a Greek fast food place. So what it is it's chicken with the souvlaki seasoning. You cook it with some peppers, serve it maybe over a warm pita with some tzatziki sauce. I can never say that. Tzatziki sauce. Something like that. Anyways, let's get to it. All we need to make this recipe tonight, you guys, is some organic chicken breast. About 1 pound is all I'm going to use. We're going to need our Epicure chicken souvlaki seasoning, and we need bell peppers. And that's pretty much it, as well as our purple steamer to steam all of this in the microwave. So I'm going to set the purple steamer aside just for a moment so that we can cut into our lovely chicken breasts here. Scissors. I always, when I'm opting for proteins, try and go with an organic chicken breast if you can. Aldi has a really great line of organic chicken breast. If it's anything like our local Aldi, you have to buy it really fast. Otherwise, it sells out super quick. Now, some people like to wash their chicken. You do you. I don't wash mine. It cooks, steams everything off, so I don't worry about that. But if you feel more comfortable, then you go right ahead and you do what you're most comfortable with. Now, these are actually thin sliced chicken breasts, so they're going to cook really quick in the microwave. So I'm going to have to adjust our time to accommodate that. Okay, now throw my handy dandy little towel over my shoulder. I'm going to take this chicken breast and I'm going to cut it into just thin strips. But we're just going to throw this chicken right into our purple steamer. My husband and the dog are about to walk in the door from a walk, and I haven't seen them all day, so it might get a little crazy. You want to try and cut your chicken just all about the same size. Well, hello there. All about the same size, just so it cooks at the same rate. Once you have all your chicken cut, then you can go ahead and slice some bell peppers. I'm going to change out my cutting board so that I'm not cutting vegetables on the same board as chicken. Probably only need about half of each of these bell peppers. You can use red, orange, yellow, green if you'd like. I think particularly for these, for the souvlaki, I don't typically use green. And you're going to cut these into strips, just like you would if you were making fajitas. And you can throw the bell pepper strips right in the steamer with the chicken. Okay, then once we have our peppers in with our chicken, we're going to add only 2 tablespoons of our seasoning. Now, what I did was just cut that out and poured it into one of our storage prep bowls. So I'm just going to measure 2 tablespoons out of here and put it right in the steamer with the chicken and the veggies. And then just sort of mix that around so that everything's covered in the seasoning. And then we're going to put the top on the steamer. And we're actually going to microwave this on high for about 4 to 5 minutes. That's it. And then it's going to be done. Super easy. While this is cooking, what happens is the lid traps the steam in the steamer, and that's what's cooking the vegetables and the chicken without any water, added oils, or anything like that. So there's that. I'm going to pop it in the microwave, and we'll be back. So while that's cooking, we are going to make our homemade tzatziki sauce. And for that, what we are going to use is some plain Greek yogurt, along with part of an English cucumber and the lemon dilly dip mix. So I actually have the yogurt already pre-measured. So I'm going to put that into our bowl here, but just to show you the kind of yogurt that I use, as I do with chicken, any sort of dairy products that we purchase, we always buy the organic. It keeps all the extra additive filler ingredients out of it and just uses basic ingredients. So if you read the label, there is one ingredient: cultured, pasteurized, organic, non-fat milk. That's it. So that's why I choose the organic. So we're just going to put this in our mixing bowl. And now what we're going to do is take our English cucumber. I only need about a quarter for this particular recipe, since I cut the recipe in half. But what we're going to do is grate the cucumber. I'm going to start with about that size for a half cup of yogurt. Grab my grater. Okay, so we're just going to grate this right into the yogurt. Okay, then we're going to add about 1.5 teaspoons of our lemon dilly dip mix. And then give it a good stir. When you're grating your cucumber, you can sort of choose to what level you want to grate it at, whether it's real fine or a little bit bigger. I was having trouble with the real fine holes on my grater. It was just sort of becoming mush, so I went with the larger grate, but really depends on what kind of grater you have. But then, just like that, we have our tzatziki sauce, and so that's ready to go. Our chicken should be just about done. When the chicken comes out, what we're going to do is warm up some whole grain pitas. When you're shopping for breads and pitas, really you want to just read the ingredients on your nutrition label. Make sure there's not a lot of added ingredients. I do like to use the Yucca app to sort of see, is it a good choice or not. This one actually rates really well in the app. I'll put the link for that below for those of you that are interested. But what we're going to do is just pop one of these in the microwave really quick for about 15 seconds to heat it up. Spread some tzatziki sauce over it, and then put our chicken and our peppers on it and enjoy it. So let's check the chicken and make sure that's cooked through. When you're taking the lid off your steamer, be careful. It does get hot. It's a little bit of a steam bath. Maddox thinks I'm cooking popcorn in the microwave, but I'm not. I'm just going to cut into one of these pieces of chicken. I can tell actually just by looking at it, it's not quite done yet. Depending on the wattage in your microwave, you may find you have to adjust the cooking times. Our microwave has a lower wattage than most. So this needs to cook for just a couple more minutes. So I'm actually going to give it a stir. And then I'm going to pop it back in the microwave and let it keep cooking. Okay, so I cooked the chicken for an extra 3 minutes in our microwave. Just to give you some perspective, our microwave wattage is about 900 watts, I believe. Most of them are usually 1100 or higher. Typical for stuff in our microwave to take a little longer to cook. So we have, this is very hot, seasoned chicken, peppers ready to go. So I'm going to take the pita. I'm going to pop it in the microwave for 15 seconds just to warm it up. When that comes out, we're going to spread some of the tzatziki sauce on it and then put some of our souvlaki on top. Okay, just about perfect. Spread this on here. If you didn't want to eat your chicken on top of a pita, you could serve it on top of some seasoned brown rice, on top of quinoa, do a mixture of brown rice and quinoa. You could put it over a salad, add some olives, tomatoes, some feta, and turn it into more of a Greek salad. Okay, so we have this. We're going to put some chicken right on top, some peppers with it. Just like this. Fold it up. And ready to eat. And it tastes delicious. Just like what you'd expect to find when you go to like a Greek fast food place. As I'm talking with my mouth full. So super easy. That's one of the easiest meals you can make. And when you have the leftover chicken, you can save it for lunch for the next day. You can use it, like I said, over rice, over quinoa, put it over a salad and make it a Greek salad. Lots of different ways to use it. So that is chicken souvlaki in less than 20 minutes.